Hey guys, and welcome back to the newest episode of Lost Gaming. Alright, so last time we did another round of Goblin Tag, helped Natsume with a quest that was certainly not a hoax, and got through with it, so that just leaves us a couple of more side quests to do before we get back into the main story. Got a email from Marlowe. While it's on my mind, if you want to, when you're playing, there are actually guides that tell you the longest way to get these chains going for the email, so that you can read everything. I actually don't have them in front of me, so I'm not using them. So that's just sort of whatever sounds good, that's what I'm going to put in. Alright, so let's see. We have still got the field invited to us by Sanjuro for the good sword, and we've got Piros' quest. We'll do Piros' next. So the first thing we need to do is we need to get Sanjuro added in.
Oh, it's you.
And let's take Elk. Alright, we'll see if we got a few things to give Sanjuro.
Hey, what's...
I mean, I'm sure I've got a lot of equipment he could use.
Hey, what's...
Because I don't think we've used him since,
I wish I could...
we took on the Parasite Dragon. As for giving gifts to Elk, I don't think that's really necessary right now because he's gotten a lot of stuff already. Alright, so let's head here with Sanjuro. Taking a look for the good swords he's looking for. Most of the time it's not a good sword. Alright, so let's do our usual. And I think we're just going to call it with that. Alright, now let's take a look and see what some of the monsters here are. Hey, he's not so bad. I can't remember if last time we were having trouble data draining him or someone else. I think it was the Naga thing we were having so much hard time data draining. So this one isn't too bad, and I always want to data drain, particularly when you got low infection, even if you don't get what you're looking for. You can always get some good items for trading, and you always need as many virus cores as you can get. Alright, this time taken care of. I had forgotten that the snake guys are fire resistant. Completely slipped my mind. Let's get a couple more of them. Oh, that wasn't too bad. You know, what my plan is to open up 3, we'll do the Spring of the Mist, and then we'll head on into the dungeon. That way we don't really waste too much time, but you guys have gotten a chance to see a lot of what there is here. I'm gonna throw this in here. Just see what we can get for Sanjuro.
Did you?
What? That's till.
Alright!
Oh, so Sanjuro is getting a nice little upgrade.
Hey, what's wrong?
As you can see, that's a good little bit upgraded.
Thanks. Hey, what's
While
wrong?
we're here, let's see if there was anything
Yes? What is it?
worth trading for. Not really. Alright. Anyway. Now we'll just head on to the dungeon. Got lucky, I didn't even know this was on the run here. Extra grunty food is always appreciated. We don't really need any more for this volume because I don't think you get the next server until Outbreak. But I could be wrong. I don't think I am. I think your Lambda server's as far as you can go in this volume. I'm trying not to give out incorrect information when I can, but at the same time I'm also not using any kind of guide. I'm not checking into these things before, so I from time to time do get things wrong just because I'm literally going just from memory when I'm playing this. And it's been a good few years since the last time I've fully played through, so I'm not as familiar with the mechanics as I probably should be to be doing this. But ultimately, I'm just doing this for fun, hoping you guys are having a good time. New monster to data drain. Let's see what we get. Now just things to kill. Stupid snake boy kings. Using magic. Ooh boy. He dropped a lot faster than I expected him to. There we go. I've definitely had a lot harder time with. Definitely need to get that back. Probably should have been recovering those already from when I accidentally got rid of them. Hopefully that's not going to come back and bite me. But if it does, you guys will be the first to see it. Alright, so as you can see, this floor is going pretty smoothly. Not really a whole lot to it. I think the remainder of this dungeon is very similar to this. I'm really not sure why they have taken so much time into giving you so many of the breakable spots. Let's go ahead and get these restored back to where we need them. Oof. Back to magic. Just keep blasting away. I've mentioned it a few times now, but you can definitely see where having magic is really useful now. It's become a thing that just makes your fights so much easier. Let's give him another data drink since we hadn't seen one of these, too many of these. Make health heal up. And on to the next floor. Come on, let's actually see protect break this time. Doesn't look like it. No, we got one more chance. Suppose there is potential. So, oh, yep, forgot. That's not going to work because oh well. I'm going to run this way real quick just because I want to see if there are any crunchy food pieces in here. The eggs are always a good resource to have. And you guys have probably seen me do it a couple of times. For those of you who are new to the series, might have just been introduced to it from watching this. If you've been playing along or have started playing yourself, you've probably noticed because the menus are a little slow sometimes, you wind up pressing the buttons a lot. Try to break yourself of that. The controls aren't really touchy, but when you got a full inventory, you can really mess yourself up and wind up putting yourself in a much more dangerous situation than you need to. Alright, this time I am just going to let them cast magic. Going to keep everybody healed up, and I'm just going to see if we can actually get him Protect Broken this time. Yes, we managed to get him Protect Broken. Let's see what we get. Wasn't great, but always worth getting some extra equipment. Alright, I don't think there's any data buggy monsters in here, so we'll go make sure we've got everything open. I'll check the door over here just to see if there's any grunty food. Nope. Scramble a few eggs to see if we can get some storing items. And like I was just mentioning right there, you just saw me do it again. Hitting the button a little too fast. Sometimes the wrong person gets selected. Sometimes different things happen. Just really something that's really just an aggravation that you don't need to put yourself through. Just pull off hitting the control panel, the controls so much, and you'll be fine. Alright, not really anything.
Golden eggs.
But I always need more golden eggs. I'm sure I've mentioned this in the episodes where we've done the grunty raising, but the reason golden eggs are such a great commodity to have when you're raising grunties is because they are the only item that raises no stats other than size. This makes them really useful so that once you've hit the stat range that you need, just feed them golden eggs till they reach the level to turn to adult grunty. Demonic sword, that's what Sanjuro wanted. Don't care about the yellow candy. Don't care about the yellow candy.
So, this is the fate.
I'll give it.
Thanks, kid.
And he gave us the Blades of Bond. So let's get rid of the Fool.
This is.
Silence, kid. Take it and be on your way.
Thank you.
Farewell.
And then he gates out. Alright, well, since we're coming up on 20 minutes, I think I'll make this a shorter episode. And tomorrow or next episode, we will get on to the next one. But these are the Blades of Bond. Attacks up, 1 over the Hamura, We have got 10 more physical evasion. And we've got a whole lot more physical accuracy. And as you can see, our magical accuracy and our magical evasion go up pretty well too. And all of our magic stats go up except fire, which only goes down 2. And this is pretty clearly a very solid weapon. I love the way that it looks, and it's just a really good all-around set. Alright, so before we go, let's go through our Ryu books real quick, just see if we got anything new. So I've got a couple of things from there. Can't get anything more from that one right now. The monsters is always the one I've always had the most problem with. So, but still, we've actually hit a lot of the maximums that we can get for a lot of these. Alright, so with that, we'll log out. We'll check the board and our email. Nothing on the board. Take a look at our email from Marlowe. Alright, so that's all of that. Let's take a look at some of these that we picked up. Luminality, those are the discs that came with copies of IMOQ. This is actually from the opening of .hack Sign. I actually think I will keep it for a little bit. And we have actually seen a little bit of a spoiler because we haven't seen him yet, I don't believe. But now you know what we can look forward to. Let's change it back to possibly the most iconic. And with that, we're a little shorter today than usual, but we'll go ahead and call it an episode. I will see you guys next time. When this episode goes out, be sure to check out a video that I am posting the very next day. I will be announcing the rules and the contest for my .hack GU, the last recode giveaway. So keep an eye out for that, and be sure to let everybody know so that if anybody's interested in getting a free copy of the last recode, here's your opportunity. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.